So, okay, so you're trying to. So what are you guys trying to do now?
Well, hopefully Frankie and Boo are going to take the remains of the gang up to the town hall.
None of the people ran off.
That's why I said remains.
So you're getting the other 5 people out of there?
Yes.
Okay. Who's doing this? Who wants to do
Frankie
this? Frankie, you're pretty heartbroken and over Tempest, aren't you?
Yeah, he was my friend.
Yeah.
He's not dead yet.
So fuck the gang. My intention's all on Tempest. I'm gonna get him out of there.
My little gang. They're just like, because these are the loyalists that are remaining, the 5 of them.
They're not
They're just
exactly
like-
loyalists so much as what the fuck? What the
Hey,
fuck just happened?
Jodon just attacked my
Yeah,
killer. with a
Jodon
box.
was the one that was like, oh
That makes
god,
him-
you
that
gotta
makes him-
stop him.
That makes him a loyalist, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Do I have to roll checks to see if they do stuff that I want them to do?
Yes.
Okay. Can I roll a check to see if they decide to advance towards the monstrosity?
Yes. Roll your seduce manipulate. That is hot.
Hot.
Okay. My hot is.
You have a disfigurement, so I think that's minus
It
Minus
is
one.
minus
one.
one.
So I'm on +1 hot. Okay.
Even from the goddamn grave, he's making people do stupid things.
Yes.
Onward, my loyal men. They're marching to war. So they advance on the end game.
Okay, you succeeded. 10. Yeah, that's a success.
Oh god.
Everyone begins marching forward. Celine looks up and sees everyone going and gets up, calms down a bit, and begins running after them. It doesn't even look at you, Seth. And so Frankie was like, fuck that, I'm not going to go back with the people. So is anyone actually going to go back to the people? Or what's going on with everyone? Is everyone advancing forward?
No, I'm running away.
You're running away?
Yeah, fuck
We've
this.
broken. We as a group have broken.
As I run away, I say, I sort of shout out, "Don't you fucking start killing each other again!" And then I
Alright,
just cut.
so you're running towards the elevator?
Yeah.
Take Tempest with you?
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna grab Tempest and follow him.
Okay. So,
And Crimson?
yeah, Crimson doesn't really seem to give a shit.
And Baboom.
Yeah, but Boom looks... Yeah, she is kind of staring at all the chaos going on. Her head just keeps judging back and forward. And she's like, has like an expression of like, what the fuck just happened here? I remind you, she is 4'8". So she's really tiny.
And at this point, I start marching forward.
Okay, so who's
And I
marching
follow.
forward? Krieger and Seth.
Yep.
Okay.
Unto hell we march.
Baboom goes and checks Tempest. Frankie... Oh wait, Frankie, you said you grabbed Tempest and was running off, right?
Yeah, I was gonna grab him under his arm and then drag him off
Okay.
towards
Baboon...
safety.
Yeah, Baboon tries helping you, but it's kind of really awkward because she's really, 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 really short. Unless you're short too. How tall are you?
I don't think I writ down the height.
How tall would Frankie be? I always imagined Frankie to be pretty tall.
Oh, I usually imagine him pretty tall as well, actually.
Yeah, so let's just say he's 6 flat.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, it's a little awkward, but Baboon's helping you. Crimson's going, and follows Krieger and Seth. You're about halfway there, so you make the other half of the way. And you hear... Trouble, I see. I'm sorry, but your friends, they are too important to leave. Far too important. And around at the same time, Everyone else gets back to the elevator and they're banging on it. It's not opening.
Ah.
So, Seth and Krieger and Crimson are there. Any reactions from Seth and and there's also the group of 5 people that ran forward, including Celine. So Krieger, Celine, Seth, and 4 others are basically right at his maw at this point. Everyone's kind of shaking, pointing guns. Celine is kind of just has her arms slapped around Genevieve's leg at this point.
Crimson's
kind of just chilling by you.
Crimson, help Krieger get the card in there while I distract this guy. Okay?
Can I get my army to attack?
Oi! Big,
Okay.
tentacled and ugly.
Yes,
What do I
Vince,
roll-
you
what do I-
can.
What do I roll to get my army to attack?
Manipulate again, hot.
It's a +1.
You're always going to have to roll your hot to get them to do stuff.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, roll
I
1d6.
imagine that's staring terror.
Yes, 1d6. Roll 1d6.
Rolled a 5. Imagine one of them is now dead.
Actually, everyone's like, oh, fuck. Throws down their guns and takes off.
Oh, cunts!
Except for Jodan.
Jodan, you beautiful bastard. You're my hero.
Everyone except Jodan.
There's a
upon
reason I
seeing
listed
this-
him hero.
Everyone besides Jodan was like, oh god. I did not think this through, and runs off, including
Oh.
Celine.
What a bag of dicks.
So we just see this mouth of tentacles.
Yes.
Whoa! It's almost like this group of ragtag, completely untrained, malnourished, under-equipped people we found in goddamn animal holders is completely unsuited to facing down a monstrosity from the end times.
You see,
I mean, you're right, but...
you hear a gurgling mass right above you guys.
Well, mine never matter.
By the way, if when you look back, you see it appears to be a stream of tentacles coming down in a big, big ball. It slowly begins pulling it away, and you can see the upside down body of. It's not even. It's barely recognizable as human, and skin's like all gone, and half the muscles are turning into tentacles, and it's upside down, and an eye opens. And you hear an echoing go, so good to see all of you. Now, how about you 4 be first? Come
Yeah,
a
sure, I'll
bit
go first.
closer.
Draw the grenade launcher.
Alright.
Aim high.
A mass of tentacles is it is coming from the rocket as the mouth begins opening.
Krieger, now. And I pull the trigger.
Where are you
Yeah, I
shooting?
run
I'm aiming
forward.
at the body.
That came down from the ceiling, or the one by the rocket?
The one that's talking to us and just opened its eye at us.
Okay, the one. Okay, that one.
Jodan takes his cues from Seth and follows suit.
Okay,
At this
Seth.
point, Jodan is following Seth.
Seth, you are going to get a plus
Jodan
one
is
on this.
Jodan is like, this guy knows what he's doing. I'm going to follow him.
Yes.
A plus what?
Go. Do something under fire.
Okay. So that's plus 3.
Same with you, Max.
Okay, Okay, under
Right.
fire, that's...
Max is getting boosted by Crimson.
No, you're getting boosted.
No, I told Crimson to cover Krieger.
Oh, yes. Okay,
Yeah,
so
so...
you both get plus 1. Max plus 3.
In that case, I got a 14.
Would I get plus 3?
The max is plus 3.
Okay.
Seth, you level your rocket
Wait,
launcher or grenade launcher into
What?
its face. It explodes in a mass that just rains down upon everyone around you. What,
Ooh,
including
that's-
Jodan.
I thought that would be more
Is he
difficult.
okay?
Is it sharp for going under fire?
La, 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 la.
Acting under fire is
Cool.
cool.
It's cool.
Oh, okay.
It's cool, man. It's cool. Except in my case, I've been rolling plus hard because mad skills.
Alright, you slam the card into the card reader, and as you do, a mass of tentacles just wrap around you that, like I reminded you, is coming from the sides of the mouth.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
as it's starting to tug you into its maw, as you slap the card reader through the device, and I want you to roll a sharp.
Sharp. Crap. I have no
Can I-
sharp.
Can I aid him?
No.
Dang it.
I
You
get a
get
3.
you get a okay. You do
You know
that,
what
and you realize the card was the wrong way.
Oh, you
Ah,
Son of a bitch!
Okay, what I do now is I realize I'm being picked up.
You're being dragged into the mouth. You have one more chance. Do
Can
something
I-
under
Can I
fire.
possibly free myself?
Do,
Can I shoot at the
you could.
tentacles holding him?
you
Okay,
could.
because I have my 9mm.
Yes, you could, but do something under fire, and I'll give you your options if it
Okay,
comes
under
to
fire,
that.
that's cool. So
Yes.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you
so
didn't give yourself Crimson Boost for your previous roll.
it wouldn't
Oh.
have helped. 14. You're able to pull yourself out of the tentacles long enough to slam the card into the card reader
Mhm.
and pull it through properly this time. You all hear a down, down,
Oh crap.
down, down.
T minus 5 and counting. 3.
And 6 launch sequence has been initiated. All personnel, please leave the rocket site. And you see the doors up high, slowly opening. 50 seconds
Run.
till rocket.
Wait, did they try?
Rocket
Did those try to
launch.
grab me again?
Yes, you're being grabbed. So,
Under fire again.
yes, to try and get out.
Okay, but the way I'm gonna try and get out is, I still have the brain with me all this time.
The maw is still opening, and you guys hear a voice. What was that? What have you done?
So
I suppose we just decide to rock this joint.
The rocket.
No!
It will.
Bob's Chris on Nose Rolled Up magazine. That's a bad Chris.
The rocket. It-
Looks like it's time to rock it and roll.
The rocket.
Ow.
You fool. It's been wired into the entire facilities. It would never launch.
That's good, isn't it? Joe Don just looks confused.
yeah, I'm
Actually, no,
rolling
he
now.
doesn't, because Joe Don's like our engineer guy, so he knows what
Yeah,
will happen.
I don't think
Joe Don's like, that there thing is gonna blow up.
Let's.
I just rolled under fire.
Yes. You're able to pull yourself free of the tentacles. And where are you going? Or
I'm running back.
All right.
away.
Okay. Let's.
Not as
Scoot-
cool as the way I wanted to escape.
Yes. What were you planning on doing? How do you
I
plan
was
on
planning
escaping?
on pulling out the jar and smashing it side of the rocket, and still holding with the screw on top.
Mhm.
Just with the glass remaining, just stab at the tentacles.
All right. That's what you do. The brain flops to the ground. You look at it for a moment before your taking the glass shards and stabbing the tentacles, causing it to recoil in the screech and pull off of you, giving you the moment to run up, make your way back off. Now, let's go.
I glance back and think, I'm sorry.
Let's go back to Boo, Frankie, and Tempest's body, and the group of people that are screaming, banging on the elevator door, and it's not opening. Suddenly, you hear, "Launch sequence has been initiated. All personnel, please evacuate the launch site. 60 seconds until launch." What is your reaction? Boo?
Oh, crap.
Frankie? Everyone is screaming and just pounding at the doors. It's a mess.
I'll push the elevator button just in case someone has not actually pushed it.
The button never does not light up.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys have any plans?
I don't know what to do.
Sorry, my mum was talking to me.
What about you, Boo?
What's just happened? Apart from the siren going off and the rocket saying it was going to launch, and then the guy saying it can't.
Yes. The elevator door is not opening. That is the only way down, besides jumping.
Oh, and you can hear that we've activated the launch. They've activated the launch sequence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tempest,
Wait.
you also have a faintest realization of that's what's happening.
Is there
I continue to die.
is there like a what's it called one of those computers I can sort of interface with so I can try and get the doors open? What's it called?
You're trying to hack?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a mechanic for that in this game.
No, well, okay, never mind.
What were you planning or hoping to do?
Well, because we had those computers, which we used, in the previous rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So see if, I could try and find
Try and find what?
a way to open the door. Or, try and find a map so we can, sort of find a way out of this room.
Okay. Going to the computers, it appears to be passworded. You would try out and true password, and it just gives you an error.
I scream out to the freaky guy, and I go, "No more of your games, mate. Just let us out of here."
You hear everyone hears it echoing through the hall. There is no escape. This entire facility will be purged when the rocket launched.
Balls.
What have you done? 30 seconds until rocket launch.
I turn to Oh, Tempest is dead.
He's
Oh,
di- he's dying. Tempest is in and out of consciousness. Half his head is gone.
I try and rouse him, and I'd be like, "Where are your flying squirrel people now, hey?"
Speaking of which, back to Seth and Krieger. You notice things, black shadows flying down as that's happening. And unless you resist, suddenly masses fall upon you all. How do you react to this?
He was right.
And you're picked up off the ground.
Wait, what? No, get the guys by the door. Get the guys by the door.
And you're being flown off into the hole in the mountaintop. Along with you, Krieger, there appears to be more coming into the mountain and swooping people up one by one. Takes like 2, 3, 4 of them to pick a person up. Seth, you have like 10 of them on you. And they seem to be struggling a lot. But yeah. Everyone is how does Boo and Frankie react to people, squirrels just flying in, dropping on you, and taking off, dragging you off the ground?
I say nothing, and my jaw just drops open.
Wait, what just grabbed him? Is this the squirrel people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they ride to the rescue as promised?
Yes.
Awesome.
Tempest, even you feel yourself being picked up as you're drifting in and out of consciousness. No end is near. And you see the ground before you getting increasingly more distant. And you
I
see...
just like I try very hard to say the word awesome, but I just go.
I imagine just like being yanked up into the sky is not doing anything good to him.
Yes.
I doubt it. I'm probably going to be dead by the time we hit the ground. I'm just saying.
And you
Or you'd be dead as you hit the ground.
hear a scream, "No! You are not leaving!" And you see you guys see a mass of tentacles forming into a massive body that begins swiping at people. And just slamming... A few of the people just get slammed out of the sky and into the ground.
I've still
I
got the
sac-
grenade launcher, right?
Can I somehow
Yes.
like?
I want someone to
Oh,
roll...
I can't do anything. I'm dead.
I want someone to roll 3 d20s.
I can't do anything. I'm dead.
Okay.
Actually, let me see. How many people are there?
3d20, 40.
Fucking hell, Chris.
What?
That's not too bad. That's about midway. That's
9, 13, and 18.
That's pretty good.
Hang on.
I'm gonna do it just for shits and giggles. I don't think I should legally be allowed to do it because I'm technically dead. Oh wait, what about Jodon?
Mm-hmm.
You got slammed to the ground.
Hang on.
Ah, not Jodon.
Wait, you don't know who got slammed to the ground yet. Hang on.
Oh, can Jodon like release himself from Squirrel and like fall into the thing with the shotgun in order to buy the group some time?
You want Jodon to sacrifice himself.
Do it, Jodon. You beautiful bastard.
You're going to have to roll a manipulate.
Judy,
Hang on.
Come on, maximum roll. Are we ready? I'm feeling it. Bollocks!
Ah,
Rolling low.
I rolled 8.
Although, let's put it this way, Vince. You've gained a shit ton of XP.
Every roll I've rolled has been like
One.
a failure.
1, 2, 3.
Crunch.
Yeah, 3. Krieger's also got 1.
Yeah.
Damn it, I tried to get Jodon to sacrifice himself for the good of the team, but it hasn't worked out.
Hang on a second. This is really important what's about to happen. Someone roll 1d20.
Okay. 5.
And let's see. Who gets... Celine gets... And the squirrel people grabbing onto her. Seth, you look at her and see a mass of tentacles forming into a hand and smacking, just covering over her top and smacking down into the ground.
Ouch.
Well, fuck that noise. Is there any way I can shoot them?
Wait a moment. Frankie, do something under fire.
uh-oh.
Oh, God.
What's doing under fire? Is that
Cool.
Cool. Oh, crap. 2d6.
Wait, would this technically count as a vehicle?
No. No.
I wish, because I can roll my sharp instead.
I know.
8.
Now, Vince,
Yes.
Jodan sees another massive tentacles coming down on Frankie.
Oh no.
Frankie!
It does not look like Frankie is going to have the time on his own unless Jodan does something. Now, will Jodan unload a shotgun shell into its arm and grab its attention?
Yes, he will. Because he's a hero.
And it screams out and swipes towards Jodan, slamming him to the cave wall and the squirrel people that were holding him.
Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Good night, my sweet prince.
And someone roll one final 1d20.
Okay. 20.
And that's the only... It tries swiping at more and more people, but it continuously misses. Seth, you want to unload your grenade at it?
At the arm holding down Celine, yes.
It's going straight down. Roll doing something under fire.
9.
You have a choice. You think you can get the shot, but not at your current angle. What you could do is you can pull yourself free of the squirrel people, and you're pretty sure you'll drop right onto the arm and be able to shoot it point blank.
You're not getting out of there, man.
But
If you do
that's
that, you're not
it for
getting
you.
out.
And that is you do not know if that will be enough to save Celine.
Sure.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
Drop onto the massive tentacles.
I
Snap,
told you,
pointed
when
point
you were
blank.
dragging all these people to their deaths, I did what I could to save people.
You point the grenade launcher right point blank and fire it, severing
Boom.
the massive tentacles from the main body and allowing the squirrel people to zoom back up with her and out of the mountaintop. As you guys fly off on the backs of squirrel people, several people short, you hear what sounds like an explosion. Looking back, you see a black void coming from the mountaintop and then sucking back in, and the mountain begins crumbling and just crumbling inwards on itself.
Ooh-wee, black hole.
And,
Because the goddamn singularity.
and
My truck was in there.
Frankie's last words were, "But my truck wasn't there."
Everybody's trucks were in there.
Yes. Looking down at the ground, you see a mass of cars just driving off from what appears to be a mountain, and including your hot pink pickup truck.
Yeah.
Settling down at a distant point from the mountain where all the cars seem to rally up, you see they're all being driven by squirrel people. 2 of them in each car, one that's working the pedals, the another one steering.
That's awesome.
Hold the clutch, hold the clutch, hold the clutch, hold the clutch, hold the clutch. I gotta shift into 5th, but we're in 3rd! Shift into 5th.
And the squirrel people surround Tempest's body and begin singing a prayer.
These squirrels are badass.
And that's Apocalypse World.
And that's game. Man. I died like a hero.
Yes.
Yes, you did, like a fucking hero, dude.
Celine survived.
What, you actually say I'm a hero despite the fact that everything I did was kill you?
I was playing a role, dude. I know that role was asshole.
Yes. Celine survived. Crimson and Baboon survived. Max survived. Krieger. The
Did
no,
not survive.
Tempest. Roll.
Oh.
What am I rolling?
Just roll
2d6 plus
2d6.
5.
Just roll
Harm
2d6.
check.
Just roll 2d6 flat.
I rolled a 10.
You're dead.
Oh,
Did he
I
have like
flatlined
a
on the
perfect
way out.
12 for that, or was it preset?
He
I think
literally.
you needed to roll under 6 to
Yes.
survive.
Yes. He had to
Well,
roll under a
fuck that.
6 to survive. It was worse than anyone could ever predict.
we can have a touching funeral for Tempest.
Yes, the Squirrel People has a touching funeral.
There will be
Mixed
tears.
shroud.
Hey, I
There's
succeeded
tears.
in everything I did.
There's the squirrel that was rocking on back and forth with a pipe. It comes up, sets down its pipe onto your body as they lower you into the ground.
I'll give a touching speech.
This guy was a cunt, but he was my
I'm
cunt.
not
so
going to say it, but I'm saying that.
And that is the end of Apocalypse World. Unless anything else you want to go through, ask, or have your characters do one last thing.
Yeah,
Did
even
we-
though Tempest was supposed to be the chosen one, I'm the one who slipped the card through.
Are you going to say that to the Squirrel People?
No.
Okay. So, unless anyone says otherwise, the Squirrel People hold the honor completely in Tempest's hands. And
Disregarding
saying
all
he's-
of us.
Yes, they discard all of you, and as his helpers.
I'm amazed they saved us. And not just him.
Yes. And one last thing is, you saved us from a great blight that would have covered the entire world.
Again.
Thank you. Tempest has led all of us well.
There is a blue shimmering ghost that looks like me in the background, and somehow my helmet is arching an eyebrow. Okay.
No, both you
And
and
then
Tempest.
Ghost Tempest next to you gives you a height slap on the back.
I'm
Complete with
joking.
shades and a drink in his hand.
I'm
And what
joking.
about and then sort of Ghost.
I'm joking.
Ghost. It's too late. That's what's happening. It's
Yeah,
happened.
that's it. Billy. That's what's happening.
The Squirrel People are playing drums and dancing,
Yes. And you
and that happened. And then Ghost Jodon is there too, and he and I chink glasses.
I
and
thought Jordan survived.
I thought Jodon died. He
yeah,
got crushed
Jordan
against a
died.
wall.
He died to rescue Frankie.
He saved Frankie
Yeah.
by
So-
shooting the
He
thing with a
arrived-
shotgun, and then it whacked him against a wall.
Yes. And
And he
also,
arrived-
there's a ghost Percy that's kind of just tagging along.
He just stood there, just like,
tagging along.
Tagging along.
what's up? Did any of the other hobos make it out? Did they get rescued by the Squirrel People?
Yes, all of them except the ones who I listed as dying. Celine nearly died, but
I can't believe
That took his
all
life.
those cowards made it.
Percy died. Bertrand survived. Joe
Joe
Don
Don died.
died.
Died a hero is what he died.
Yes.
I love this. Yeah, this Zeke. This is amazing.
Is
Had a
there
great time.
any other questions or last remarks or things your characters do before we formally close this off?
Yeah,
I take my helmet off.
What did
Dun.
what did Seth look like under the helmet? What does Ghost Seth look like?
Fucked up. I got exposed to the virus. I'm like covered in scales and shit.
Hmm.
I open my mind one last time to see if I can feel the brain again. Actually,
Yep. You're trying to feel the brain?
feel for the brain, yeah. And I get a 7.
Instead of getting the brain, all you see is a sun rise over a land.
Hmm.
That is all you see. GG. Good job, guys.
We saved the
Yeah.
world, got the girl, and did it with the minimum amount of acceptable casualties, aka me and Jodan.
And Tempest. And Tempest.
And Tempest and Percy.
You were No, we were unacceptable casualties. You were acceptable.
Yeah.
What about Percy?
Yeah, it was.
That means we were happy with you dying.
Percy died too. He was kind of just tagging along.
Actually, I count Percy as unacceptable sacrifices because he was killed
Mm-hmm.
by Tempest.
Yes.
Oh, and one last thing. A ghostly falcon flies onto Tempest's shoulder.
Yes. A falcon lands upon Tempest's grave as they're burying him. Looks around.
There you are, you son of a bitch. Where were you when I needed you?
Looks around and
Please
flies
do not
off
let
once
it-
more.
Please do not let it bring him back from the dead, aka Eric
An
Draven.
undead hand like shoots out of the grave. Grabs hold
Okay,
of
we're not
Falcon's
doing
leg,
this. We're not doing this.
Like grabs hold
We're
of
not
Falcon's
doing
leg.
Apocalypse World, The Crow.
Yeah. It looks around the fresh burial site of Tempest.
I swear to God, if it eats
Walks
my liver,
around.
I'll be
It walks
pissed.
around his grave, pecks for murmurs a bit, and just flies back
Cool.
off into the sunrise.
Hold up, I want to see if there is actually a crow that was in this kind of setting.
Is there any other questions you want to ask about what if or what was or anything?
What happened to Radon?
Radon?
The place where we were getting all the trucks and med supplies for.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You guys will make
Oh
it.
yeah, shit, because we blew all that up.
No, we didn't blow up all the trucks.
Yeah. The squirrel
It's-
people brought out all the trucks, and they seem to have actually been raiding the place and filled all the trucks with supplies while you were doing everything. And
Man, those squirrel people work fast.
hey,
Yeah, they're badass.
there's like
Either that or they're fucking invisible.
there's like 50 to 100 of them. It was like an entire tribe of squirrel people, flying squirrel people. So while you were doing the entire thing, they seem to have been looting and going unnoticed as the tension was going completely up on you guys.
So what did that
Yeah,
guy
what did
have
happen to
planned
them
for me?
anyway?
Who? Radion?
Yeah.
The supplies all get brought back, and they just thrive and expand and become one of the new bastions of human civilization and start bringing life back into the land. Baboon never gets her arm back.
Celine grows up to be another gunlugger.
Yeah.
The bloodshed turning her into a psychopath.
She
Psychopath for
actually-
justice.
actually grows up to become a battle babe.
Psychopath for justice.
She has extreme mixed feelings on Seth and questions it to her very last day whether or not he did the right thing.
Of course I didn't. I died trying.
Yeah, I was gonna tase it. I would have tased him had he survived.
What about...
Had I survived, I was going to walk into the wastes.
Okay, so let's give everyone exactly one more question. Sam, do you have any questions about the world or Boo? I'll let you
Yeah,
think
I
about
was,
that.
um,
You got one?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what did the big bad have planned for me? Had shit gone tits up?
You were what he considered pure, something that survived the wastelands and contained very, very valuable genetic material, and he's dropped. As I'm explaining this to him, I'll continue the explanation when he gets back. Okay, you're back.
Okay.
Okay, you have very valuable genetic material. Basically, he wanted to absorb you and make you part of him, and all the evolution data you acquired surviving outside in the barren wasteland. So,
Okay.
yes, you
He
would
was
have
going to
lived.
insert you into him.
Yes, you would live as part of him
Gross.
and allow him to continue to evolve. His
See,
plan,
now,
yes, his plan was basically to become a life form so advanced and evolved that it could absorb even the planet itself.
The hive mind.
Okay.
Yes,
No,
become
he'd become a brother moon.
yes, it would wanted to become the living consciousness of the planet.
I swear there's a creature just like that in 4th edition.
Frankie, what about Frankie? Any last questions? You're up next, Seth. Frankie,
I'm thinking.
take your time. Does anyone want to step forward and have a question ready?
Nope.
What about Tempest? Do you have any last questions?
No, I'm dead.
Do you have
Oh, what happens to Bertrand? I want to know what happens to Bertrand.
Bertrand?
Living calm. Yeah. My not so main man.
Bertrand becomes a farmer.
Dick.
How dare he farm stuff?
How dare he get
dare-
happy?
How dare he provide for a world that he has to help now?
Mhm. Yes,
He betrayed.
he helps using the knowledge that you guys have earned in the vaults to help better lives for the world as a whole and help, recultivate life. Frankie, do you have any questions yet?
I can't think of any.
Okay.
There's a
Seth?
simple. Yes. What would have happened if I had survived?
You still contain the infection,
So I'd have wandered off into the wasteland.
and when you finally died, it would have infected anything that ate your body.
Good thing I died.
What would happen if I'd lived?
You would have become the god of the squirrel people.
What's up? I wish I'd lived.
Just like sitting on a wooden stool.
A wooden box. Your throne would be a wooden box.
And
I'd
that
have led
is
them in
how
conquest.
Max,
Let
Tempest
them make
became
conquest.
king by his own hand.
Max, and
But
Frankie.
that is a story for another time.
Yes. Do you have any last questions,
Nope.
Frankie?
Nah. It's. Nope.
What?
I have no questions.
Okay. Well, and that is Apocalypse World. Hope you enjoyed.